A mysterious star appeared in the night sky, brighter than any star the world had ever seen. It was no ordinary light. It was a heavenly sign, announcing the birth of the promised King, the Savior of the world. Far away in the east, these three men looked toward the heavens. What they saw would change their lives forever.
They would leave behind their homes. They would cross burning deserts, face dangerous roads, to find a child unlike any other. This is the incredible story of the wise men who followed God's star. But they had no idea that a jealous king was already plotting against the newborn Messiah.
The Bible calls them wise men from the East. They were known as Magi, scholars, astronomers, and royal advisors who spent their lives studying the heavens.
Night after night, they observed the movement of the stars, believing that extraordinary events on Earth could sometimes be announced in the skies.
Their libraries were filled with ancient writings from many nations. Among those writings were the prophecies spoken centuries earlier by the Hebrew prophets, including the promise that one day a great ruler would arise from Israel.
The Magi waited patiently, wondering if they would ever witness the fulfillment of those ancient words.
One evening, one of the wise men carefully unrolled an ancient Hebrew scroll. Its words had been preserved for generations. It spoke of a coming king,
A ruler chosen by God. Another prophecy declared that a star would arise out of Jacob. Could these prophecies be connected?
The three scholars discussed the scriptures long into the night. Their hearts were filled with expectation. They believed that if God chose to announce the birth of his king, heaven itself would proclaim it. Then, it happened. A brilliant light suddenly appeared above the western horizon. It was brighter than the planets, brighter than the brightest star. Its light seemed almost alive. The wise men rushed onto the palace balcony, their eyes widened with wonder. It shone unlike anything they had ever witnessed.
This is the heavenly sign we have been waiting for. The promised king had been born.
The journey ahead would be long, perhaps several months, across deserts, mountains, and dangerous territories filled with thieves.
Yet nothing could stop them. If this child truly was the promised king, he deserved the highest honor. They selected gifts worthy of royalty.
Pure gold, rare frankincense, precious myrrh. Each gift carried deep meaning, though they could not yet fully understand why. Soon, servants loaded supplies onto sturdy camels. The caravan was ready.
Day after day, the caravan crossed endless deserts. The blazing sun beat down upon them. Strong winds carried clouds of sand across the lonely wilderness. At night, they rested beneath countless stars. Yet one star remained different. It continued to guide them westward. Whenever doubts arose,
they looked to the heavens, and the mysterious star reminded them that God himself was leading their journey. The journey was not easy. There were scorching days, freezing nights, steep mountain roads, and constant danger from robbers hiding along the trade routes. Some servants questioned whether the journey was worth the risk, but the wise men remained determined. The king we seek is greater than every earthly king. Their faith inspired everyone traveling with them. One step after another, they continued following the star. Weeks became months. Finally, the magnificent city of Jerusalem appeared before them. Its towering walls, its bustling streets, its beautiful temple. Surely this was where the newborn king would be found.
the travelers entered the city with excitement.
Asking everyone they met, "Where is the newborn king?"
For we have seen his star in the east and have come to worship him. Their questions spread rapidly throughout Jerusalem. Before long, it reached the ears of
But
King.
inside the royal palace, King Herod's smile quickly disappeared. Another king? A child born to rule? Herod would protect his throne at any cost.
He ordered his advisors to gather immediately.
Tell me the meaning of this star. Our prophecies speak of a new king. Find where he is. These stars point to a new ruler, one greater than all of us. We must act with caution, my king.
They did not realize they had just stepped into a deadly trap.